Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And today I wanted to do the second part of my hidden gems fragrances. I have published the first part of this video and I thought that it's gonna be just one part video. But since you liked this video so much, and I thank you for that, you asked me to make a second part because I've told you that I do have enough fragrances to make a second part. Really, truth to be told, I do have enough fragrances to make a third part, but the third part would be consisting of the fragrances that are discontinued. So if you are interested in my sort of hidden gems, discontinued hidden gems fragrances, do please let me know. I will be happy to show you the fragrances that I love that are no longer in production, and some of them are on eBay. Well, actually all of them are on eBay. You can still find them, but the question is the price, right? And some of them like 300 euros per bottle, which is like astronomical price, especially considering how much it had cost me, when I was getting this fragrance, when it was still available and it was like a fraction of the price. Anyway, this is the part 2 and I'm gonna show you my fragrances that I love, and I'm gonna start with the one that is it has been discontinued, but you can still get this fragrance online, offline, in some stores. It is still around and I'm actually considering getting myself a backup. That's how beautiful this fragrance was. So, and I'm actually very confused as to why would they discontinue this fragrance, because the line is still in production and the line is still like, it's getting new fragrances almost every year. So this is Nomad and this is Parfum Absolu, and this is Chloe, and this is such a beautiful fragrance. It has been I do believe it's second fragrance that came out, and the reason why I like it is that it has this Mirabelle, it has oak moss, Davana, sandalwood, and musk. It is very kind of dry and kind of new shipper type of fragrance. It's very beautiful. It's citrusy, but so ever so slightly citrusy, and then it's very green. It is very dry as well. It's super mossy and it's super sexy. It's such a beautiful smell. I do love the original fragrance, which is Chloé Nomad, and I do own it, but in my opinion this one is so far the best fragrance out of the whole line, and this is my most favorite fragrance, and that's why I have got it in a 75 ml bottle. Is the biggest bottle. Is it 75? Yeah. So, and it's such a beautiful, it's such a gem, it's such a fragrance that it is sexy, but it's sexy without trying to be sexy. And oh my gosh, it's so good. It's aromatic. It kind of, it's targeted towards women, but I can see men wearing this fragrance very, very easily. It's beautiful. It's outstandingly beautiful fragrance. So the next one is the fragrance that I have actually got myself, and I've got myself this fragrance when just excuse me, I have to check on my lipstick because it's very liquidy. It's like it's migrating from my lips to my to my face. Anyway, this is the fragrance that I am absolutely in love with, and it wasn't like that all the way, because when I first tested this fragrance, it was in early 2004, and that's where this fragrance came out. It came out in January 2024, so last year, January, and I wasn't impressed with this fragrance. But I kept sniffing it, I kept testing it because I had to make a video on it. right? So and then like testing it and wearing it and giving it to some people, to test them, to test the fragrance as well. They would tell me, well, this is a beautiful fragrance. There is nothing special about this fragrance, but it's still beautiful. And then the time has passed, and I have realized that just how beautiful, how wonderful, and how simply stunning this fragrance is without being overboard. It's not a super intense fragrance. It's not super niche fragrance. It's not super complicated fragrance. It's a beautiful. It's in its simplicity, such a beautiful scent. So this is the scent by Valentino, and this is Green Stravaganza. And this is the Born in Roma line, and I actually like the whole line, and I'm looking forward to the white fragrance that is coming out now. It's the newest fragrance for this upcoming autumn. So anyway, this one, it has the notes of green tea. It has the tea and then the jasmine and vanilla. It's such a beautiful scent. It's very calming and it's slightly sweet. It's very white flowery, but it's never over the board. The white flowers are beautiful, they are never indolic. The vanilla is beautiful, but it's never like overpowering vanilla sweet scent. The tea is very calming, it's very nice, it's very like serene scent. And oh my gosh, before this fragrance, my favorite one was the yellow one, which was the yellow fantasy, coral dream, yellow fantasy. Yeah, I do think it was coral fantasy. Well, the yellow one, the one with the lemon and with the rose, but it was very like transparent, beautiful rose. But this one, oh my gosh, I love this smell so much that I own a backup of this same bottle, and I do have a smaller bottle as well. So I have a backup of a 50 ml bottle. I do own this, which is a 50 ml bottle, and I'm currently using it, and I do have a smaller 15 ml bottle. Outstanding, beautiful masterpiece. Very easy, very elegant, but it's just such a beautiful, and it's such a compliment getter. Next one is by Trussardi, and Trussardi is the scent and is the brand that I like. I especially like, well, they have been in trouble for some years now, but I especially like their leather things, their leather goods. They had very beautiful leather bags, and I do still own a bag from Trussardi. It's supremely made. It's such a beautiful leather and such a beautiful design. Anyway, and this is the fragrance that is Sound of Donna by Trussardi. Now, I don't like the name. The name is silly. The name is really odd. But the fragrance is beautiful. It has some green almond, a mandarin orange, a magnolia, heliotrope, tuberose, rose, whipped cream, chestnut, patchouli, and sandalwood. It is very flowery and sweet, but not sticky sweet. Don't think of like chestnut and whipped cream as of a sticky sweet something like that you don't really understand what are you talking about. It's like it is sweeter on the sweeter side, but then it has this patchouli, it has this kind of greener side to it, but it's very powdery in the same time. So it has such a beautiful scent profile, this fragrance. It's multifaceted. There's so many things that are going on in this fragrance, and I feel like that it is unique enough to be signature scent, because just see it for yourself. It has some green almond, which gives us, along with heliotrope, some kind of these almost powdery notes. Then we have the mandarin orange, and we have some tuberose and magnolia, and it means that we have this zestiness and then white flowers. Then I have rose here, which is, to be honest with you, I don't really feel a lot of rose, which is good because I don't really like roses. Then the whipped cream and chestnut and patchouli. The patchouli is the one that I can feel here very distinctively, and it's very beautiful aromatic green patchouli. And then the chestnut, this kind of roasted chestnuts, and the whipped cream. But the whipped cream isn't like sticky sweet. It's just such a beautiful scent. It's very difficult to describe it. You just have to feel it. It's and then on the plus side, this one is a very inexpensive scent, but I kid you not, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's very unique. It's very unique, and I really really like it. And I wish more people would know about this scent because it's such a pure gem. It is a gem of a fragrance. Next one is the fragrance by the brand that I like their scents. I like their scents a lot, and I do own scents from this brand and I use them with pleasure, but I don't like the longevity of the scents. They are horribly non longeve on me. And this is Atelier Cologne. Atelier Cologne is the brand from France, and this one is one of the most realistic smelling orange fragrances that I have ever tried. And trust me, I have tried oranges. I have gone places, I have tried oranges, I have tried many fragrances that have orange notes, but this one is truly mouth-watering, beautiful fragrance. And this one is Orange Sanguine by Atelier Cologne. So we have blood orange and bitter orange and blood mandarin, geranium, jasmine, pepper, sandalwood, amber, tonka, and cedar. Don't really mind the cedar and amber and all this stuff because they are not the main things here. And I have to tell you the truth, they are not even the most long lasting things here. But the oranges here, this huge amount of different types of oranges, different types of very very sweet citruses, is just astonishing. It's such a beautiful scent, and if you are looking for a very beautiful orange scent, if you are looking for a very realistic smelling orange scent, that this one is the one you should check on. It's amazing. It's a beast of a fragrance. Beast of a fragrance in the sense of the scent, but not unfortunately in the sense of longevity, because to get the longevity I like, to get the longevity I really want, I need to do like 10 sprays plus, and then I have to refresh the sprays over and over again. And that is why, because I don't really like to carry my fragrances with me, that is why I don't really reach for this fragrance all that much, because I don't like to carry it with me, and in order to feel myself I have to spray over and over again. So it's kind of a loop, you know. I do own this fragrance, I do love this fragrance, but I don't really use it all that much. But it's fantastic, it's phenomenal, it's beautiful. Next one again is citrus fragrance, and it is, I have promised you to collect here the scents that are available at the moment, and this one is available. It's not available in the same form, it is available in another bottle, and the cost is much higher than what I have paid for it in my time. So this is Fleur de Citronnier by Serge Lutens, and this one is such a beautiful citron flower. So it's like a lemon flower fragrance, beautiful, wonderful. So we have lemon blossom, petit grain, we have nutmeg, neroli, honey, tuberose, musk, iris, and styrax. And this one is wonderful. If you are looking for a white flower fragrance, white flower linen fragrance, but you need a fragrance that is very fresh, it's very beautiful, fresh, green, and unisex. Don't mind the honey here. you can kind of smell this um, sweet side of this fragrance, but it's not very prominent. There's no tons of sugar, nothing like that. This one is a beautiful, kind of almost bitter lemon fragrance that is green, and it has very beautiful indolic, slightly indolic white flowers, and it's very dreamy, it's very beautiful, and it's very refreshing. I very much enjoy this fragrance when it's very hot. So if it's very hot outside, this kind of fragrance, they really reinvigorate you, they really give you this a wish to live and to carry on when it's so hot outside. So this one is phenomenal. This one is such a beautiful fragrance, and mind you, there's not a lot of fragrances that talk and that give us the lemon flowers. There's not a lot of things like that, but this one is such an amazing thing, and I love this fragrance to bits. Next one is the fragrance that I actually don't own in a full size. I do own it in a travel size. So this one is a hot shot. This one is amazing fragrance. So this one is the fragrance that is by Miles Wamba, I believe. I will leave obviously all the names. It's hot shot, but it's Miles Wamba, I believe. I'm gonna leave the name down. And this one is, you can see how much I've used it, and I do have a lot of fragrances. So, and I usually don't really reach for the smaller fragrances. So if I have used half of this fragrance, it means that I'm really into this fragrance. This one, it has nothing in particular, nothing special when it comes to the notes, but the way these notes are, it's amazing. So we have cardamom, tangerine, we have jasmine sambac, vanilla, and Haitian vetiver. So this one, think of very dry, kind of orange, very dry vetiver, this kind of very green vetiver, very beautiful aromatic vetiver, and then oranges, and a little bit, just a little bit of this aromatic quality that we have in cardamom. And so this one, it almost feels like it's a base for an alcoholic beverage. There's no alcoholic notes in here, but it's kind of this aromatic smell that some alcoholic cocktails have. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, it's so refreshing. We have cardamom that is refreshing, we have oranges that are refreshing, and then the flowers here are actually jasmine sambac. It's not a very, it's not indolic jasmine, nothing like that. Very beautiful scent, and there's something into this scent that is saying that I'm a unisex fragrance. It was targeted towards women, I believe, but I can see men using this fragrance, no problem at all. And it's such again a multifaceted fragrance, because we have this spiciness of cardamom, we have this vetiver, we have this green side, and then we have the flower side, and when we have this citrusy side, and then ever so slightly of this kind of sweetness from vanilla. Wonderful, just wonderful scent. Then the next one is the brand that I feel that so many people don't talk about this brand. They just snob the brand, and I don't know why. And some people think that these fragrances and this brand in particular and their fashion is very loud. It's very not beautiful. It's like over the top. But to me, the fragrances are very good. They are very good quality. So I'm talking about this one, which is Roberto Cavalli, and this is Florence. This is the Florence Amber. They did have a couple of these Florence fragrances. Now, I do like the original Florence, that was in this slightly kind of a violet kind of ornamented bottle. Now they had the pink bottle that I don't now remember the name, and then this one, which is an amber fragrance. It's supposed to be an amber fragrance, and it is an amber fragrance, but it's not the amber that I'm after here, but it is the honey. This is an overdose of a honey. It's such a beautiful, sweet fragrance. Sweet but not cloying, because still it's a honey, it's a natural thing, and then there's a lot of greenness into this fragrance. There's honey and there's the green component, and it's such a beautiful scent. And I best see this fragrance used in autumn when we have these kind of cooler nights and still days that are warmer, but it should be this kind of dry autumn. So this fragrance is fantastic for this dry autumn. So we have some cypress, we have mandarin orange, lemon, quince, gardenia, cashmere wood, we have honey, and also patchouli. So this one is this kind of green and citrusy note, a mix with a lot of honey drizzle over. So it is beautiful. It is amazing, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And if you don't know how the honey smells, think of Scandale by Jean Paul Gaultier. The most of these fragrances, they have honey inside, so they are very, very over the top sweet, and this one is sweet as well, but because it has some citrus and because it has some greenness, it's not that sweet. So it is still loud, it is still very, very pronounced, but it is also a bit more elegant, because I feel like Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale, and this is the fragrance that I love. I love Scandale line. I feel like they can't, sometimes they can be over the top, they can be kind of borderline vulgarity, but this one is never vulgar. It's very sophisticated and beautiful. And the last one is the scent that I have had in the past, and then for some reason it has been discontinued. I have had a couple of bottles and they have discontinued it, but thankfully they had still two other fragrances in production, like the summer editions, the blue bottle and the pink bottle. But my heart lies with this one. This one is Christian Lacroix, and this one is Bazaar. And oh my gosh, this is such an underrated gem, and this is such a beautiful fragrance. It was created by two prominent fragrance creators, noses, Jean-Claude Elena, and by, is it Duchaufour? I guess so. So there's two men behind this fragrance that has been like creating the beast fragrances, and this one is created by one of the most prominent noses of our times. So we have some cassis, and then peach and pepper, nectarine, and peony, hibiscus. I'm not reading all of them, there's a lot of. We have orange blossom, frangipani, jasmine, violet, amber, sandalwood, and then guaiac wood and orris. And also sycamore. So there's a very, very beautiful thing, and it's very distinct fragrance. It has a very bright flowery component. It has a very bright like citrusy component. Well, there's no citruses in the official in the pyramid, but I can swear to you that I smell the citruses. I smell this kind of fruity component, and obviously there's this kind of woody component, well, the base, and this is such a beautiful fragrance. It is very underrated in my opinion. It is very underrated, and it's very underloved in my opinion. But oh my gosh, it is very reminiscent of a fragrance that has been produced by Yves Saint Laurent, which is the baby doll. Um, and well, not the baby doll, In Love Again, In Love Again. So if you like In Love Again, this one is the kind of same type of fragrance. I have got in the past. I had In Love Again, and I had the baby doll as well. This one, I always preferred this one to In Love Again, because this one is the fragrance that lasts. It lasts so long. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's very fresh, it's fruity, and it's green, and it's woody, and it's like, it's a passepartout fragrance, really. It has everything that you might like in this bottle, and it's so underrated, and now you can still find it for such a cheap price, and I would wholeheartedly advise you to get this fragrance because it's fantastic. So this is my second part of my 8 of my jewels, fragrance jewels. Let me know if you need a third part of the fragrances that have been discontinued and I still love them and I still use them. Otherwise, I wish you a beautiful day, beautiful Sunday, and I will see you next time on Wednesday. Bye.